Hi and welcome back to the Weird and Wonderful podcast, where the strange, the macabre and the mysterious all come together in one hauntingly curious place. My name is Sue. Today we are travelling to the shadowy halls beneath Palermo in Sicily to meet a little girl who has captured the world's attention for over a century. A little girl, though long dead, still lies peacefully with her golden curls intact, her eyelashes delicately resting on her cheeks and a strange illusion that she might blink. This is the story of Rosalia Lombardo, the Sleeping Beauty mummy. Rosalia Lombardo was born in Sicily in 1918. She was the beloved daughter of Mario and Maria Lombardo, a joyful, healthy child full of life and innocence. But in 1920, tragedy struck. Just days before her second birthday, Rosalia developed a severe case of pneumonia, a common killer in those days before antibiotics. Her little lungs couldn't cope, and within days she passed away in her family's home. Her father, Mario, was said to be utterly heartbroken. He couldn't bear the thought of letting his daughter's body decay like any ordinary corpse. He wanted to preserve her, not just in memory, but also in form. So he turned and named Alfredo Salafia, a renowned embalmer and taxidermist in Sicily. And that is where the mystery truly begins. Alfredo Salafia wasn't just any embalmer. He was a chemist, an innovator, someone obsessed with the science of death and preservation. When Mario Lombardo brought him Rosalia's lifeless body, Salafia promised to preserve her for eternity. What he created is one of the most astonishing examples of human embalming in history. For decades, the method he used for embalming was unknown, but Rosalia's body remained in stunning condition. Her skin was smooth, her hair was golden, her body perfectly posed as if sleeping eternally. In fact, she looked so good, people began to suspect something unnatural. Was she really embalmed, or was her body somehow magically preserved? In 2009, researchers finally uncovered Salafia's handwritten notes in a long-lost journal. The secret formula was revealed. Formalin to kill bacteria, zinc salts to petrify and preserve tissue, alcohol to dry the body, salicylic acid to prevent mold and fungus, glycerin to keep the body from drying out too much, but the real star of the mixture, zinc salts, which aren't used in modern embalming. They hardened Rosalia's body in a way no one had ever seen before. After embalming, little Rosalia was placed in a tiny glass-topped coffin. Her family paid to have her interred in the Capuchin catacombs of Palermo, a haunting underground burial place filled with 8,000 mummified bodies. The catacombs are cold, dark, and full of monks, priests, and nobles who paid for eternal rest within these stone walls. But among them, Rosalia stands out. She is not propped up against a wall or hanging in robes like the others. She lies in a small chapel in a miniature wooden coffin, dressed in a white dress and a silk ribbon in her hair. She doesn't look dead. She looks like she's asleep, peaceful and serene. She looks like a porcelain doll frozen in time. But soon visitors to the catacombs claimed they saw Rosalia's eyes move. Some say they saw her eyelids twitch. Others said her eyes opened and closed slightly, as if she was waking up from a nap. In 2009, a time-lapse video captured what appeared to be Rosalia opening her eyes, just a crack. The video went viral. Paranormal websites erupted. Was she possessed? Was it a miracle or a warning maybe? Experts did investigate it, and the answer was both simple and quite eerie. You see, her eyes were never really fully shut. They were slightly open to begin with, and what people were seeing was a trick of the light. As the sun moves across the catacombs during the day, light filters through the glass, creating an illusion of movement, especially when viewed from certain angles. But knowing that doesn't really make it any less creepy, I suppose. Today, Rosalia lies in a separate sealed, nitrogen-filled glass to prevent further decay. The temperature and humidity are carefully controlled to preserve what remains. But despite all efforts, her body is slowly beginning to show signs of time. Her skin is darkening, her features are softening, even the eternal sleeps decay eventually. Still, even after more than 100 years, her story remains of deep love, scientific mystery, and a haunting beauty that has memorized the world. For me, she is still extremely beautiful. Her beautiful hair, the curls, her soft features. It is extremely sad. Visitors travel from across the globe just to gaze upon her. Some say they feel peaceful in her presence. Others are overcome with sadness. Some even say they hear whispers in the corridor outside her chamber. Rosalia may have lived only 2 short years, but in death she has become eternal, preserved through science and sorrow. Her little face continues to captivate, reminding us of the fine line between life and death. Thank you for joining me today on another weird and wonderful podcast. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you ever find yourself in Palermo, maybe visit the catacombs and see if her eyes open for you. Until the next time, take care.